What is good, y'all? Welcome to the first episode of the cycle for this season. I'm your host, Ronald Cabang, also known as Youcapper from Sportsmemo.com, at Youcapper Sports on Twitter. Got my guy, my co-host here, Kevin Braudis, KB Sports _ on Twitter. Man, it's been a while, bro. How's everything going?
Hey, dude, it has been a while. I'm pumped up. We're going to be doing these every Tuesday and Thursday, so I'm excited to get into it, Kabang.
Yes, sir. So last week we were supposed to have a show. We ended up having some internet troubles with KB, but we did post the plays that we hit two for two. Sorry, 2 out of 4. Our single and our double hit. So we did profit last week, up 1.2 units. If you haven't seen this show before, that's how we run it. We have 4 plays. We have a single, double, triple, and home run. Hence the cycle. The single is our best bet, basically a full unit, and then we go down. So double is a 0.75, triple zero point 0.5, and then a home run is a 0.25 unit. So goes based off of sort of what we expect to happen as far as what hits the best percentage and stuff like that. So with that said, guys, let's get straight into it. The first one is our home run. KB, run with it.
Yeah, so taking the St. Louis Cardinals here, it's kind of going to be an interesting one. The Cardinals have looked terrible. I'm from St. Louis, so I'm a Cardinals fan, and I feel like I know this team as far as picking spots, but it's been pretty difficult this year with the Cardinals as far as taking a side. The pitching's really tough, and if you look at this Cardinals lineup, it's deep, man. What Jordan Walker's doing as well. He's 10 games, has a hit in every single game. You got Goldschmidt looking healthy. I mean, there's definitely talent here. I think it's just one of those things where executing with runners in scoring position, I think that happens here. The Cardinals are just in a great spot, first in Freeland. If you look, the Cardinals crushed lefties last year, and again, they're going to be one of the best crushing lefties this year as well. Their average is good. They just need to do the little things as far as executing with runners in scoring position. They're in course. This will be the second game, and I like taking the team the second game in course. So again, taking the team total here, I think it's a good spot. I know Freeland's been sharp, guys, but as far as what a real pitcher he is, I think we'll see regression here, and I think the Cardinals can hit him around.
I love it. I love it. All right. So next up, we got the triple. We got the Yankees run line plus 100 here. Like KB said before the show, this is sort of a square play, but we like it. Garrett Cole 6-1 straight up, 5-2 on the run line versus the Guardians. In his career, while in a Yankees uniform, including last season, he went 4-0 straight up and on the run line against this squad, winning by an average margin of 5.5 runs. Hunter Gaddis is still a young pitcher, only 4 starts under his belt dating back to last year. He's actually 2-0 on the road this season, 2-0 on the road in general in his career, but 0-2 in his career at home for the Guardians. Last season at home, he lost 3-9 to the Astros, 2-8 to the White Sox. I expect a bounce back night for the Yankees bats here and a letdown spot for Gaddis after a couple strong road performance to start the season. That is our triple. That's the 0.75 unit. The double up next is the 0.5 unit play here. We got the Blue Jays and the Tigers under 9 runs minus 110. Since the start of since the start of 2019 season, these two teams have faced each other 20 times. In 17 of those games, they have gone under the closing total. So that's 17-3 to the under in this matchup here since 2019. The Tigers are pretty much dead last or bottom 3 in almost every statistical offensive category. And now they face a monster in Manoah. Manoah has faced the Tigers twice in his career, and both of those games went under by margin 3-2, 2-4. I like the under 9 runs here in this one at minus 110. And our best bet here, the single, the 1 unit play, is go ahead, KB, rock with it.
Yes, sir. Dustin May for the Dodgers. This is my favorite play on the slate, Kabang. And you know I like my props. But again, this kid, the 25-year-old, 6'6", 180 pounds. His hair's beautiful. The kid's a stud, and I think he's going to go out there and look great. What does he bring to the table? Four-seam fastball, nasty cutter. He brings a change and a curveball. I love this pitch arsenal from him. And then when you look at the Giants, man, let's just go back to 2022. The Giants were striking out a ton. And if you look at this year, they're striking out even more, 11.5 times per game, Kabang. So again, that's god awful. And if you look, they've played 10 games, man. So I always like to look at starting pitchers versus them. Out of the 10 pitchers they face, out of 8 of those 10 pitchers have had 5 or more Ks. May hasn't got over this 5.5 mark just yet. He had 5 Ks versus Arizona last game in 4 versus them in the first game. So again, I think he comes out here and he shoves versus the Giants. His pitch count was right around 83, 84 pitches both games. So I think he can definitely go 90 pitches here, and I expect him to have a lot of Ks. I see him getting 7, 8 Ks here, Kabang. It's this 5.5 is not. This will be the last time we see it for Dustin May, in my opinion.
Yeah, man, I actually really love that play. When you mentioned it this morning, I was like, damn, why didn't I think about that earlier? Because he had a short season last season, and before that he was balling. You know what I mean? So I think he's
Yeah,
gonna come out strong this year. He has something to prove, after that injury and all that stuff. So I love that play a lot,
definitely.
guys. This like KB, man, this is one of those quick hitting shows that we talk about. Last season when we talked about doing the show, we're like, man, let's do something different, right? Let's do something different. We gotta
Yeah.
do these quick hitting stuff. And we're
Hmm.
doing it, I think, in style right here. No one ever does anything like the way we do this show here. The single, the double, the triple home run. The whole concept is pretty dope when we talked about it last season. But yeah, man, these are gonna be, if you haven't watched the cycle last season and this is the first episode that you've seen this season, obviously, the way we rock with it is just quick hitting analysis, 1 to 2 minute analysis per game. We do the single, double, triple, and home run, hence the cycle. Obviously you can see the amount of units that we put on these bets. Single 1 unit, double 0.75, triple zero point 0.5, home run 0.25 unit. I think later on, KB will probably use the home run for the big plus money plays. But right now, let's just
Yeah,
rock with what we think is going to happen, because we want to profit as much as possible. We don't want to deviate too much from our plan. But yeah, man. With
I
that
agree,
said,
man.
love
Yeah, and
having
we,
this show back, bro. What you got?
yeah, yeah, dude, I'm pumped up to be here. And again, we're doing it every Tuesday and Thursday. And like you said, Kabang, nobody else just gets on here 5 minutes, give out 4 plays with a little breakdown. Again, we could go like way in depth, but again, sometimes it's just good to get on, give some quick hitters, and if somebody likes it, hopefully we can build to that breakdown. So yeah, I'm excited, Kabang, and let's hit the cycle, baby. Let's hit this
Let's
cycle,
hit the
man.
cycle. I think last season we got three
Yeah,
out of four like multiple times, and we never hit the cycle. But
yeah,
we only did a few shows because our schedule
right.
didn't work out. But man, this season we're gonna
Yeah.
hit a few cycles, bro.
Yep, I agree.
Uh,
152 games left, Kabang. There's a lot of baseball, brother, and I'll see you on Thursday, man.
All right, guys. With that said, man, let me just run through those games one more time. We got the home run, Cardinals team total over 6.5. We got the triple, the Yankees run line plus 100. The double is Blue Jays Tigers under 9, and our single, the best bet, Decimate over 5.5 Ks. All right, guys. Till next time, like KB said, Thursday, same time around 10. Sorry, 11. Um, 11 Central, I believe, 11:30 Central, 9 a.m. Pacific,
Yep.
or 9:30 Pacific. It'll be between those two times there. It all depends on KB's schedule. But till then, guys, we'll see you on Thursday. Good luck with our reaction. Peace.